When we consider pruning trees, it's very important to consider the nature of the tree. This tree is Suminagashi, which is from the deeply divided group. Many of the deeply divided trees are completely weeping and are completely cascading with almost a willow form. Suminagashi is somewhat more upright, and you can see that it has almost an undulating upward and up and out movement. The movement of the tree is very desirable. This is a perfect example of where we have a crossing branch about how to make the choice. There's two branches here that are crossing and competing for the same space. So first we want to look at where the problem is. The problem lies here. But we have choices. Do we remove this branch or do we remove this branch? And if we're going to remove this branch, do we go to here and take it out here? Or what I choose to do, and you can always take it in graduated, if we take it here, we can look at the energy. We're directing the energy of the tree, and this branch can move out in this direction and actually fill a need. So the energy that was going out here is now moving out in a more desirable area. We also have a problem here with three major branches all close together moving in the same direction. It's easy enough to take this branch here, and that helps considerably. We can also look here because we still have two major branches competing with one another. I like this here. I'm going to take this because it's moving inward. Opened it up. And of course there's other just branches moving inward. But that helps considerably to open up the canopy of the tree and also to remove the competition so that each branch develops to its best potential. There we go. Reduction pruning is about reducing the strength of the tree and bringing keeping the size of the tree down while keeping it in proportion. Reduction pruning is best done early rather than waiting until the tree is too large for the application. It's best to begin early. This is a beautiful rooted cutting, Murasaki Kiyohime, rooted cutting that we are training for bonsai. And there's a few cuts here. As you can see, the roots absolutely have taken off, and this year we had vigorous growth, which I'm happy to see, but absolutely will outgrow its purpose for bonsai without some serious reduction pruning. The first thing we can see is obvious. This very vigorous branch is taken over as leader all the way from down here and has very long internodes. We're going to take that one out immediately. That's easy. But the other thing we can see is that we've got competing leaders and just branches that are growing more up than out, which is what we're after, is outward, low, wide-spreading form. So this branch being so strong and also competing for the crown of the tree, for the top, the leader. I'm choosing this to be the top of the tree. What we're doing is taking away the vigorous growth that has taken off in this past year. So this being the top of the tree, we want to go back to that with, we're going to take away this. We're going to take away this. This being the top of the tree, this has, seeing that if I cut here, these branches are going to move in this direction, inward. That's not what we want. These will move outward, and then we can choose one at that point. These are competing with one another. I'm going to take this one. Well, this one on the inside. This one on the inside, and further reduction. This branch, you can see, is way out of proportion to the rest of the tree. We also have 3 pieces growing out of the same location. Easy fix. Remember, what we're doing here is creating potential for bonsai for this tree. This little branch is just an invitation at this point. It will grow, the energy of the tree will move to that, and we lose all of these long inner nodes. Remember, this is the crown, this is the top. So we have to go back to here. We actually could go even further. We go to here, and to here. And there will be plenty of more opportunities, but that dramatically reduces the vigor on this tree so that we'll have a nicer form develop over time. This is pretty busy in here. This is pretty busy. Where do we go? Competing for the crown. I think that that's good for the day. Pruning is an exercise of relationship. It is. And what we ask of the trees is that within their nature, that they will adapt to what we need from them, and we in turn provide for them what they need to thrive in the environment we ask them to grow in. I hope you enjoy your trees, and I hope this has been helpful, and I hope that you will call us if you have questions. Please do check our website, essenceofthetree.com. We have a photo essay and a full article about pruning Japanese maples, and I'm glad you found us. Thank you.